Hey, it's Elaine, and this is episode 37 of the Red Pilled Orange Pill Investor. And MicroStrategy earnings was today. Doesn't really look like much happened. I guess it's down like 1% or 2 after hours. Um, so hopefully it won't crash more. I did figure out, well, I guess I didn't exactly figure out what was going on with Robinhood's margin, but I had a very high margin call today out of the blue, even though my stocks were up, which that should not happen. However, I checked with customer support, and they said that they actually changed the margin requirements for MicroStrategy. So it went up from like 25% to 45%. So the shares I had counted against me twice as much. So that's just one more thing to worry about if you're using margin. I ended up having to sell like 100 shares of Tesla just to make up for the difference. And my Tesla stock, what the hell is it? There we go. 99 shares. Yeah, some average cost is here. So was that 10, 15%? Probably took about a 15% haircut on those Tesla shares because they forced me to sell. I mean, obviously, the alternative would have been to deposit some cash, but I opted against that, and it's fine either way. It's just annoying that they changed the margin requirement. So right here, you can hit this little question mark, and you can see what the initial requirement is to purchase it, and then the maintenance requirement. So if the stock price drops from and causes you to go below 40% requirement, then they would give you a margin call, I guess. And so let's look and see what MicroStrategy is. Yeah, apparently this maintenance requirement was 25% yesterday. So when I woke up this morning, I was like, all right, WTF. So anyway, if you don't use margin, then you don't have to worry about this stuff. And like in my IRA, there's no such thing as margin, and you basically have to just trade with whatever the dollar amount is. So the strategy, as far works for me in either case. However, if you are using margin, you're able to buy more shares, which would allow you to sell more calls, which would allow you to buy more shares. So that's why I'm using it. And I definitely do not like having a razor thin margin buffer, though. So if I book, if I book, $1,000 in premium this week, I won't use the full 1,000 to buy shares. I'll try to accumulate a little bit more of a buffer and let the buying power grow until I get at least I would say at least 20% of this value, All right, so I'm eagerly anticipating the open to see what happens to MicroStrategy. And then as soon as the market opens, I will open up some new calls for this Friday and just try to grab 2-3 days of premium. And same shit, different day. All right. Be good, y'all.